the hard part. Like, once you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle where, like, oh, you get your Michael Kors purses, you get your nails done, you and your kids go out to eat 3 times a week. Your dude's working out of town all the time. You live this fucking luxurious ass life, but you're miserable. So what are you gonna choose? You're gonna choose to stay because this is you're comfortable in this life.
So you'll say that it's not a strong woman type thing.
It's not, because it's scary as fuck. I'll say that. But once you start, you get your rhythm. Like, you learn how to do without little things and have just what you need. You know what I mean? And you just keep pushing forward, and eventually you'll get to where you're going. But it's like, do you want to be miserable and have it all?
Oh yeah, I got you a sweater yesterday. I ordered it. It should be coming. I don't know when, but I expedited the shipping, so it should come quick. But it says you could fake the hustle, but you can't fake the work or something. Like, you can't without the proof of the work or some shit. But it's on the front of the shirt. That shit was tight. I think you fuck with that. Like, you could fake the hustle, but you can't
fake the work. Yeah, you got to put in the work. Like. You do, and that's like, but that, like, it goes back to the same thing every time. Like, people gotta want more. Like, you gotta, like, choose, decide. Like, I get, like, you have history, you have, like, all this shit that you come into play. You got a family, all this stuff. But if you're not happy, dude, like, you can't stand the motherfucker. Like, everything about him grosses you out. What do you do? Like, your kids are watching this shit. Like you said, like we say, like, this is what you're forming them to think that a relationship should look like, and you're just keeping this cycle of toxicness up. You know. So.
That's crazy. I mean, that is true right there. I mean, like, just seeing over and over again, like, okay, she just how you're supposed to act as a woman type thing. Like,
yeah,
that's what her daughter is saying.
And he's talking to her all ugly and shit, and
so her sons are saying that, like, okay, I'm gonna act this way. Like, man, that's crazy. But I mean, also, like, because my dad used to be arguing all the time. I wouldn't act like my dad. I'll be the opposite type thing. So I mean, it could also be how it's a lot on the person.
True.
Like, it depends how you take it. Like, you could say, like, I will never do that. I could never do that type thing.
Because I don't think, like, you're an aggressive person. You're a very caring person. Like, you are, like I told you that day, you are a person of value. Because you believe in people. Like, you want to see people do better.
I want to see definitely people do better. But I mean, like shit.
But they have to want it. Like, that's what it boils down to.
Like, I could help you out to a certain extent. Like, but I mean, you need to do the most. Like, you need to push more.
But you gotta push yourself.
Like, invest in yourself, and then I back you up too. Like, you get me? Like, that's how I want to step into people. But I usually find people where they need, like, the full investment. Like, bam, like you do have talent, you do have this and that. But I mean,
but you also can't risk what you have if they're not willing to put what they have to meet you halfway to make them.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, like, they need to really.
But people, that's like society. Like, the people want everything handed to them. Like, oh, they how can we? What's a good example? They're giving away. Say they're giving away something at Walmart, laundry detergent. Well, you went in there to buy laundry detergent, but they're giving it away for free. Are you still going to buy with the money that you went in there to buy it with and the one they gave you for free? Hell no, you taking the one that's for free because that don't cost you nothing. That's on another motherfucker's dime. That's like what we become. Like, we want everything for free at the lowest price.
Like, we got it for free before, so why are we not getting it for free?
Well, you ain't gonna give it to me for free?
Not no more. What I do? Like,
you know who the fuck I am? You fucking with me today. But it's crazy.
I seen this shit on Twitter again. These fools were like fucking up some food in, like, a liquor store and shit, like beating his ass, pop. And then the owner of the store is like, oh, leave him alone. Then, like, it cuts to a like later on in the video where, like, the owner's like outside his fucking store, and he's like, no one could come in here. And they're like, what? And they start booming that nigga, bah. And then they just let that nigga go. So I mean, like, you gotta stay out of people's way because people really mean what they mean. Like,
some people do, dude. Some people, they ain't playing. Like,
I don't know.
Like, you never know when you're gonna meet a loose cannon. Like,
Freaking. Well, about those brothers, shit, those brothers.
I mean,
Like they brought this. Well, their mom brought this fool up in their house, and then he started touching on their 9-year-old daughter, 9-year-old sister, and shit. What the fuck?
But that's the other thing. Like, women these days need to learn to be pickier about the fools that they choose. Like, a woman,
what's like top 3 things that you'll tell them that they need to look for, type thing. Like, first things, like, that's a sign. Like, don't fuck with that person, type shit.
Is he really interested in your kids? Like how interested is he? Like, there's a difference between being kind and creepy. You know what I mean? Like, asking about them, the way they hug them, the way they
hugging them too.
Complimenting.
Is that like a big thing?
Or like buying gifts and stuff. Like, kids are easy to buy because especially if they don't have things. This motherfucker comes in bearing gifts. Oh, he's a good guy, you know? So
that's usually what wins women over, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, everyone.
Like, you coming in, you being good to me, you being good to my kids. Oh my God, da da da. But then that fool's just in there already.
But I think it's the loneliness too, like, because you like.
But
you
would feel lonely, like, because I don't feel lonely when I get home and Chloe's right there. Like, you feel like women are lonely when they have like 3 kids when they get home and it's just them?
I never felt lonely.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's a big factor unless they want something else.
I think, like, sometimes they want, like, somebody to be with them, to, like, a partner, because it's like.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, help.
Yeah, I guess. But there's a lot of fools that don't help. Like, they just.
That's what I'm saying. Well, women
take up space. Like,
yeah, women need to think. Like me, I need help from like a real woman type shit. You get me? Not no naughty gag. I need like help. Like, you gonna cook some shit. You need to help me with my daughter. We could help some old kids. You can help with them too. Like, shit, I need some help.
But what would be the first thing that would attract you to a woman? Like how would you know that she was the one if that's.
Well, I tell you, like, I don't speak to people type thing, so they have to come to
me. So she's gotta come with it, like.
Well, I'd like just be funny or be fucking come. Like, you see me just standing there and make fun of me or some shit. Like, you get me? Say some dumb shit. Like, you get me? That gets my attention right there. Okay, she bold. I fuck with her.
Okay, well, that's kind of how you.
But that's usually the bad. Those are the worst.
Oh, thank you.
Fuck it up. Those are the ones that get strung along and then get cheated on. So, but I mean, that's how I like to find them.